Let's get right to NBC's Gabe Gutierrez, who has been on the scene since the standoff began a week ago. Gabe, can you tell us what's happened?
Well, Martin, certainly significant news has happened within the past few minutes. A hotbed of activity behind me, and I can now report, according to a source very close to the police investigation, that this standoff is now over. That is according to a source with the Dale County Sheriff's Office. He would not characterize the outcome of the standoff. That is expected to be announced in the next half hour, 45 minutes or so, by authorities here on the scene. Here's what I can tell you. Normally, we've been very careful not to show on what's going on behind me during the standoff, but now that we can report that it is over, you can see authorities. You see that dirt road back there. Within the past few minutes, we heard a loud boom and a lot of activity, and then an ambulance coming down that road. We did see FBI and local law enforcement coming down the road, and within the past few minutes, we also saw an official come up out of breath and announce that we were going to have a press conference within the next 30 minutes or so. But again, here at the scene, a source close to the police investigation with the Dale County Sheriff's Office reports that this standoff that has been going on for about 140 hours now, where this 5-year-old boy with autism was held in a bunker underground after being taken by the man, police say, 65-year-old Jimmy Lee Dykes, that boarded a school bus last Tuesday and shot the bus driver before taking 5-year-old Ethan to that bunker. We can now report that this standoff is over, and you should find out more information about exactly what happened, about the condition of the suspect. We hope to have that for you within the next few minutes.
Okay, Gabe, going back to the individual suspect, the alleged individual holding this 5-year-old boy, Jimmy Lee Dykes, what can you tell us about him as an individual?
Well, neighbors from the very beginning described him as a loner with a deep distrust of government. What we've been waiting to hear this entire time during this entire standoff is an exact motive for this. We know that the day after the standoff began last Wednesday, he was scheduled to be in court on a misdemeanor charge of menacing a neighbor. Again, neighbors described him as a loner who had an extreme... He really wanted to protect his property, they said. Anytime somebody got close to the property, they felt they had a difficult interaction with him. We also know that he was a Vietnam-era veteran. NBC News confirmed that he even won several awards, including the Vietnam Service Medal back in the 60s. But again, Jimmy Lee Dykes, we do not know his condition at this point, but we can report, according to the source with the Dale County Sheriff's Office here in Alabama, that this standoff is over after about 140 hours. Again, we do not know the condition of those involved just yet. We hope to find that out within the next few minutes or so. Martin?